through social media. Ideas to drive sales through social media. Today in this video we are going to see how you can drive sales to your business through using social media. So let's get started. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe my channel and hit that bell icon to get notified while I'll upload such type of content for you. First of all, why sales is important? Because sales is the higher impact on your business because it maintains the cash flow in your business. To increase revenue in your business, your sales must be increasing because it's play a crucial role to get increase in your revenue. Sales play a crucial role in loyalty and trust building because while driving sales pitch, make sure to encourage its customer as a friend to give positive feedback which impacts your business growth. If you get positive feedback from your customer which gives you sales, then it must be chances are more that your sales is going to increase. So in such way, loyalty and trust building is much important. So next is why social media is effective for driving sales. As internet grows, everyone are spending more and more time on social media. Social media's potential increases and for this you can use social media for driving sales. In fact, according to one research found that average 142 minutes a day one person spent using social media. So you can see how you can convert your sales through social media. So here we are going to share some strategies which helps you to drive sales through social media. So our first strategy is use social media that your audience are using. The one simple rule of social media is the audience you're using the platform that's your main and targeted social media. If your audience is using Facebook, then your targeted audience must be available on Facebook. But if your audience is not present on Facebook, then it's not so great to target audience on social media like Facebook. So just suppose your business is B2B, then you don't need to focus on other social media and you can't accept LinkedIn social media to target your audience because most targeted audience related to B2B business are available on LinkedIn. So you can't eliminate the LinkedIn in your social media marketing strategy. In such way, you can target your targeted audience by choosing a right social media platform. So our next strategy is collaborate with influencers. Influencers are the one who own that platform's royalty and platform's audience most likely. So if you are going to increase your sales through social media, then you can't eliminate the influencers because they have their own and trusted and loyal audience and followers that blind eyes faith on their words. So you can target those influencers who have higher impact on audience and make them convinced to promote your products and get sales for your business. In fact, 40% of users make their decision of purchasing after influencers tweet or influencers post. So you can see how influencers marketing are booming in social media. In fact, if you see that the as social media is growing, with that when someone's video virals, it's going to be the influencers or next influencers in social media world. So you can use those social media influencers to make your sales increasing and make their sales boost as well. Our next strategy is share user generated content. User generated content means content created by your user. It means it may be a review given by your audience. It may be a positive news or positive share by your audience on social media or anywhere. That's called user generated content. So such user generated content you can use to get a trust of your audience and get some more extra sales in your business. So to get that user generated content, you can run a competition like if you see that in last couple of months, you can see hashtag trends are going on. So hashtag challenge trend are going on where C8 tires or many brands are going to done this on social media like Twitter, that their most influential uh, player influencer player get bad and get bad challenge to their friends and relatives to done that and mention the hashtag in it. So in such way their promotions are going on and their sales are increasing in such manner. So you can also use user generated content whether on your website as well as on social media. If your visitor is newly visited your website or anything, then they can see that user generated content which helps you to boost your sales, as well as when they see the reviews on social media or elsewhere, then they can also see the user generated content. And one thing I want to show you that the human psychology is that when someone others are recommend your product, then the chances are more that your product will become a buy by that audience. In fact, if you are promoting your product and other are promoting your product, then chances are more that other promoting your product will get more sales from them as well. So next strategy is make your audience into your brand advocate. If your audience start to refer your product their relatives and friends, then your chances of increasing sales conversions are increasing. According to the psychology of customer, imagine if you want to buy a laptop, then you first go and ask to the in your friend circle that which laptop is great, which laptop is good, which laptop you want to purchase, which laptop they purchased, what's their price. All these questions and recommendations get from their audience and circles, then they make a decision to purchase that product. In such way the customer done their process of purchasing. So you need to, in this process you need to give them a complete customer service that satisfy their need and burning problem that will your product become will going to solve. So make sure in such way you can make your audience in your brand advocate. If your audience will become into a brand advocate, then your chances of getting more and more sales are increases, because in while you someone becomes a brand advocate of your brand, then they always recommend your product in their circles, which gives you a referral sales. Our next strategy is create valuable content. Don't make it sales. Always prioritize quality over quantity, as I always say it. Because the quality content is the one way that makes happy to your audience, because that quality content will solve the problem of your audience on social media. So whenever you interact with your audience on social media, make try to solve their problems. Don't just put a quantity content on social media which make it a salesy or sales speech. So in such way you can't get much more sales. While you going to deliver your sales speech, then make sure to add the some value in that pitch so it does not seem sales pitch to the your customer or your audience so they can buy from you. In such way you can get more sales as well. Let's move to our next and sixth strategy, which is called invest in social media advertising. As I always said, social medias are reducing their organic reach, and just because of this, the social medias posted on social media will hardly going to your friends and followers that you have on social media. But if you want to target a niche targeted audience on social media, then you have to focus on social media advertising. Just because when you invest in social media advertising, you need to pay. But as social media advertising are cheaper than other types of advertising, so you don't need to care about the convergence and convergence and sales. So you can get higher and higher sales on social media. If you personally ask me which type of ad we should run on social media to get sales, then I'll recommend you to run a conversion ads on Facebook or LinkedIn. If you have a LinkedIn audience, then you can use that type of ads on social media. So our next strategy is add up emotional touch. People think emotionally, take decision people think mentally, sorry, and take decision emotionally. This quote is the one and powerful quote because while you think that I need to purchase one product, then you think mentally. But when that product will becomes your burning problem, then you take decision emotionally. So in such way, we all going to take our decision. So whenever you think to sell any product, then you have to add some emotional touch in your product so that it will connect your audience and make you sales. This strategy are using by most of the multinational companies as well because they are adding some emotional touch to get more and more sales. So all these are the 7 strategies which you can use to get more and more sales on social media. So I hope you like this podcast, and for more marketing stuff like this, you can go and visit our website called onbizdigital.com and get more content like this and make your sales higher and higher. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you.